What's up, guys, and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Dungeon Master. Previously, on The Outsiders. Gotham City is in mourning as the last surviving member of the Justice League, Batman, has been found dead. The iconic bat signal illuminates the night sky, serving as a tribute to the Cape Crusader, who stood as the final symbol of hope.
So I gave them what I like to call a death touch.
And what does that entail?
Can my eyebrow go up?
Not to kill them.
When I hear death
merely
touch.
give them the sense that they are going to die.
Does it wear off?
It will, eventually. This time I go for the ball bearing to the fucking head.
Yeah?
I blow a hole clean in his fucking head.
I genuinely thought you were going to aim for his balls.
No. No.
The moment he said, I'm going away, I was like, bollocks. He's going for his bollocks.
No. I blow a hole clean through his head.
And you are inside.
Do they not realise I'm in there?
Unknown. So, we left off with our Mirror Noir and our mystery hero surrounded by bodies in the middle of the streets of Gotham. And our spectral friend has boarded something he probably shouldn't be aboard. Jim and Fran, what are we doing?
Well, we can see each other, can't we?
Yeah.
I'll turn to you and say,
Right, where the fuck did he go?
wherever he wants.
Well, he just poofed out of nowhere. But he's gone.
What are we doing with these?
Well, the pinned ones, I'll get the police to deal with them.
How?
You're not
You
going to
tying them up?
They're pinned!
For how long?
As long as the pins last. The police
So
should
how
be
long?
here soon. It's fine.
In the middle of a riot?
I think we've got bigger things to deal with. We don't know where Humphrey went and the big blob thing.
If you let these people go, they'll cause more problems.
If you want to kill them, I'll just turn away.
Thank you very much.
I don't want to see it.
I'll proceed.
You disgust me.
I'll proceed.
I could see where that was going.
Think of the
And
children.
make my way around and finish them all off.
Yeah. I was going to say, he's beating them off. Now you're pinned to a wall, mate.
And the floor.
One down here, one up here.
I'll kill them.
You should be quick fingers.
Job done.
You know. Yeah, so kill him.
What
No,
exactly?
Incapacitated, unconscious.
What exactly do I call you?
Mirror.
I thought you were going to say Daddy. To be honest.
Why did you think that? I wanted you to say that.
Because I've been beating off all those people.
I am the beater.
Mirror.
Call me Mirror.
Okay, I'm Tawny.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
As I, cover off the blood on my hands.
I don't think I like this.
No. Right,
So what's your whole shtick?
I'm a robotic scientist.
Clearly. What's with the wings?
I
They're for flying.
yeah.
Definitely not there for style points.
I as a robotic scientist, I trialed out some things and I gave myself wings and stingers. And I made these two cute little drones that I'm gonna get them out and they can pop into little boxes.
Look, I didn't use them, but look.
No, they only have cameras on.
Oh, okay.
They
And
are
trackers.
just drones.
Spyware. Okay.
So
Do you want to use those said drones to
Yes.
find out where our
exactly.
You know who I am.
thing
Humphrey.
is?
I did tell you my name was Humphrey Spriggot.
You are not here.
Humphrey feels offended and he doesn't know why.
He feels a disturbance in the force.
Hold on a minute. Is somebody disrespecting me?
Yeah, I'm going to send them up because I keep them as little tiny things and they can pop up like bee boxes. They look like bees, like Minecraft bees.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I wasn't.
bee boxes
I wasn't questioning the whole drone
No,
situation.
I'm describing them to you.
Send them off.
Yeah, I've sent them off.
Um,
And I'm
whilst
gonna
this is
follow
going
them.
on, Grayson, is there any more rioting going on in the area?
No, not down here. So the streets were. This one has just been emptied, and what
Lovely.
might have been around has left.
dispersed.
Kind of, yeah, yeah. Dispersed would probably be the polite way of saying it. Definitely not ran cack in their pants.
I have a sneaky suspicion where he might be.
Shall we go that way then?
Yeah, I'm going to get my drones to check to make sure that everything's okay. But I have a big hunch where it might be.
Okay. Let's follow you then, I guess.
Well, I'm flying, so if you want to go on your motorbike and head that way.
carry him.
And the
Lift him
bike.
up by his jacket. Like the miserable fucker that he is, just arms folded.
Like a stubborn child being carried.
Absolutely.
In
got
fact,
like a
to you, motorbike or I carry you. Motorbike it is. Cool.
He didn't have to say anything.
Just a stern look.
I'll pick it up, and I'll move on. As I move on through the streets following her, is there actually any more fucking things going on?
There are, but they're being dealt with. Police are around, and they're using lethal force to control. They're using smoke, grenades to try and disperse.
Like water tanks.
Yeah,
Water
everything
hoses
in
and
their
shit.
arsenal they've got to try and maintain Gotham before
I'd
it gets
be mildly
too
disappointed in the lack of lethal force.
bad. They are packing shotguns and stuff as well, but it is mostly riot shields. You know, America, they love the guns.
Do you have an unlimited supply of blades, or
No,
you've just got two?
He's got-
You got a coat full.
he's got a plot amount of blades.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's
As
Perfect
all comic
amount.
book characters.
That's fine, absolutely.
It's like Legolas's arrows. He's got them until he hasn't.
Fair enough.
So you're sat on this ship in not quite the cockpit, just behind it. There's seats that are sideways, and I imagine you're just sat there kind of regally,
Well, I'm listening.
a bit smug with yourself, and
Yeah.
I imagine you're almost reading the newspaper.
I'm
You-
just,
are
I'm
you
just
naked?
really casually like, no. The clothes are there. They just haven't bothered to look behind them.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
I just didn't know if you were fully...
I think leg crossed over.
Yeah,
just sitting
definitely.
there, just listening in.
Definitely
Are they
legs
having
crossed.
a conversation?
they are. So the younger one doesn't talk. He's quiet the whole time, and
I really
you
wanted like that. Gee willikers.
you observe his face, and he looks angry. It's not stoic. It's not a blank expression or a strong expression. Like his eyebrows are curled. He looks angry, like a stroppy teenager. And the other one is speaking at him more than anything else. And they're discussing where to find the crime scene.
Are they referring to where Batman died?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're you hear him describe that the police and the news never disclosed where.
Right.
It's just got out that it happened, and from the lack of response, considering the state of the city, that Batman's not been seen, you believe it.
He's obviously dead.
Yeah.
It's just right. And I would have no knowledge of where he's died either.
No. The last thing he says is when he finishes loading up, because it's all comic book, he puts the last arrow in. It's like, we need to find one of them. And the young lad just nods.
Oh, I guess that's when I perk up. I assume as soon as he mentions them, I will just be, gentlemen, who is them?
And you see, instantly, well trained, both bows straight out, arrow on you.
Exactly the same time my flintlocks just pointed directly at both of them.
And we got a Mexican stand-up.
Absolutely. They don't call me fast fingers for nothing. I want to draw just as quick as them.
And he eyes you up and down. He looks at his sidekick and shakes his head. And the bow goes down, but his doesn't. And I don't care how you got on my ship, but I'm going to need you to get off.
Gentlemen, there's one thing that I do that you might not be aware of. Clearly, you don't know who I am. But when I assist people, I expect recompense for that. Compensation for my assistance.
And then go rob a bank.
No, you see, that's not the compensation I need. It's not monetary value that I'm after, gentlemen. It's trinkets.
When you murder people, you don't get trinkets. You get a prison sentence.
Murder people to save people. It's all the same thing, is it not?
You killed more tonight than they would have killed. The same amount of murderers are in the world.
That's open to interpretation, I believe. You really don't know who I am, do you?
That's just math.
I teleport closer to them. I close in the distance.
And
Like a mist.
he goes to swing. It's like instinct to him. And you're just too close. Like, the hat gets knocked off,
He knocks my hand.
but it doesn't make contact with you.
I pick my hand back up off the floor and place it on.
Gentle,
Little bit jumpy, are we, gentlemen?
gentle little dust on the top,
Yeah, yeah,
I
absolutely.
imagine. Flick
Yeah,
it
yeah.
back out.
Absolutely, and then just place it back on my head. Gentlemen, one warning, do not disrespect me. I'm here to help. I heard about Batman. I heard about what's going on. He was somewhat of a confidant of mine, and it troubles me.
Batman does not hang around with murderers.
Not hang around, but Batman knew who I was, and Batman did not stop what I am. And if he didn't have a problem with it, neither should you.
When was the last time you murdered in this town?
I mean, you just saw it, but I've been around for far longer than you've ever existed, gentlemen. It's not a matter of numbers anymore for me.
And who are your friends?
Useful people I've just met that you may need.
I don't need friends. I need to find the Bat family.
The Bat family. The Bat family, yes. Of course. Gentlemen, if there's nothing else, then I'll take my leave. There's other things I need to do.
And he puts his bow away and takes a little step back.
I very gently tip my hat. I really want to take something. Is there anything laying around?
There's tons of equipment. It's arrowheads and...
If there's an arrow on the side that he's not using, I just walk past it and pick it up. The trinket I require, and then poof, gone.
I'll allow it to happen because you're not trying to... It's not a sleight of hand. You're not doing it on the download.
I
You just
literally have, I
absolutely
tip
make
my
it
hat,
blatantly
turn,
obvious.
pick it up off the side, my trinket, and I leave.
And as you... Where are you going?
I hopefully this ship is not very high in the sky, right?
No, it's like rooftop height.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll just to the floor below.
Okay. And as you do, you...
No, it's teleportation. It's fine.
It makes a corner, a little beeline, and then zips off. Not to be heard.
Very well. I just twizzle the arrow around in my hand.
And it's a carbon arrow, no metal involved. And the tips on it, the feathers, they're a artificial material that are gold in colour.
Quite a nice trinket, really. I call for Diablo.
And it comes, obviously.
And I place the arrow in a saddlebag on its side.
So, what are we two doing?
Well, we were on our way.
Chasing down, and now you've just probably seen a horse poof into existence.
Humphrey's back, baby.
I imagine it kind of runs slowly coming into
It would
existence.
Yeah. You'd see the
As it gallops.
ethereal flames first, and then all of a sudden it just comes into focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Ghost
Well, I can
Yeah. Somewhat like that. Yeah.
I can control my drones
Yes, you
through
can.
my glasses.
Yeah, you don't have
So
to
if I've got
give them
goggles on.
commands. You can,
Yeah.
It's all built in.
So I will halt them and get them to come back to me, and I will fly down to the ghostly horse.
Okay. You're back together.
What the fuck? Where were you?
I was having a conversation with the gentleman on the ship.
How did that go?
They're not my biggest fans.
As they're having this conversation, I'll roll up on my bike, and I'll just stop.
They disapprove of the way we handled things.
We? You two? For murdering people?
Did you stop us?
Hold up.
I was trying to stop the mob.
Yes. We stopped the mob. Just with different tactics.
Next time, please try refrain from murdering people.
I pull out my hanky and just dab my forehead a little bit and place it.
It's not even sweating.
Can the thought?
Absolutely is not.
Can the thought at least just cross your mind?
Why do you seem like John Hammond? with
I'm
his-
so. Oh goodness me! Stop killing.
As you have this, as you say for a start, you kill people. Can I just look at you and just say nothing?
Just
nod.
I shall endeavour to do my best.
That's all I ask.
I shake my
You're a
head.
tough cookie. I'll work on you.
I'll work on you. Oh, friend, I'll work on you.
You think this is a whole group arrangement, then?
I mean, I think we did well tonight. The fact that we literally just met and we managed to stop a mob due to bad means, but
I'm searching for where Batman died. That's what I'm looking for currently.
I would like to know.
I'd
same
like
thing.
to just get closure that this is something that's happened, because I'm not quite sure. So if you want to come with me to find what's left of him,
Yeah, I definitely would like to do.
I
that.
just feel it might be connected to something else or someone else that I may be looking for.
I don't care for Batman.
It's fine. Oh, I never asked your name.
Tawny.
Tawny. Shall we?
Yeah.
We will search the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
As he says, shall we? I say I don't care for Batman, but it may be connected to something bigger. So I will help.
Yes, I somewhat am hoping it is. There's
He-
someone I'm searching for, and that person may be connected to the death of Batman. I'm not sure.
I don't want my city to go into ruin, even though it is shit.
He was the last of the 7 to die, so there's nobody here to protect
Oh.
this city.
Also, I'll look down at you, both, and I'll just be like, oh, by the way, I do require compensation for my assistance earlier. It's just something I do. A trinket, if you will. I hold my hand out. The gloved hand comes out.
That's an interesting piece.
Like money.
No, I don't require money. It's
So
trinkets. Oddities, specialties.
I'm gonna bend down and pick up a rock or what
do
dirt
not
or
disrespect.
something that I find on the floor.
That's disrespectful. Do you really want to do that?
I don't have anything else on me. Can I not IOU?
What's in your pockets?
I don't have pockets. I'm wearing a tight suit.
It's very true.
I started my motorbike and start moving off. I'm not dealing with this shit.
I feel
What's
like I'm
the
being
plan?
mugged.
You are inadvertently. He's literally. I didn't ask for your help.
It's a very modern stand and deliver.
Yeah, well, perhaps one of your blades for my collection.
Tell you what, Well,
You have
just
cloth mount.
IOU.
I will. As he turns to the camera.
You have a large source of blades. Have you not? I'll hold my hand out.
Perhaps I'll give you one eventually.
Oh, very well, sir. And I
didn't
we go.
say how I was going to give you one.
We go. We go. We go searching for Batman.
Yep.
Or his.
Or Leeds.
There must be some sort of gathering that somebody's trying to hide for the crime scene. Is what my
It is.
assumption would be.
A big city.
Yes, but I
Yeah.
feel like it would be a lot of people, but you wouldn't realise there's a lot of people there. If that makes sense, they're trying to keep it on the DL.
Would it be best to
Tech.
start?
Hey,
Yeah.
tech girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is Lois Lane?
On the news currently.
She
Scene.
Gotham Park,
At the scene.
That's Superman's girlfriend, right?
yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
who is also dead.
yes, yeah, I'm aware of that. But because of who I am,
You'd know who
I
Lois Lane is.
I'd know her connection to Superman because I know who he is. Obviously, I'm not going to spill the beans, but I know everything about everybody.
I didn't ask.
No.
Except us.
So I would be familiar with her. Is there any way I can get in contact with her? Would I, knowing her?
You're more of a watcher.
Would I know the places she frequents?
Probably not. She's not that interesting.
No,
you were more
true, I was
interested in the
following Clark.
hero
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not who he
But we did just see her on the
talks
news.
to.
At the location of death.
No, she would. No, she never said
No,
she was
she
at the
was in
location.
Gotham
she
Park.
was just doing a report. We'll head to the park then to
Yeah.
find her.
So yeah, you can make your way to the park. Your sat navs and whatever else will allow you to get around this city, or your knowledge of it.
My knowledge
Also
of
going to
Gotham.
fly. I don't know a great deal of Gotham as I'm only here on work duties. But I have got tech in my face, so it's fine.
You have Google Maps.
Yes,
Do not.
in my goggles. And I have wings, so I'm going to fly there.
To the park.
To the park! Do-do-do-do-do.
And away we go.
As your face is on screen.
Oh, yeah. On the little maps.
There is no face. It's just a hat.
It rolls back in and out.
Or a gloved hand.
Getting late into the night now. It's probably 2-3 a.m.
Good.
And you make your way to the park, which is almost center of Gotham, and it's a rough place to be at night. You would know its reputation for being a horrendous place to be. But all you can see when you get close is just a lot of people with candles, Batman memorabilia, the T-shirts, and the kids in cowls and stuff. And as you look up, the bat signal is still lit.
I want to fly up to the bat signal bit, to where the light is coming from.
That would be the police station,
Yep.
GCPD.
I'm going to fly up there.
Okay.
Do hand puppets.
It'll take you a little while to get there.
Yeah.
So we'll do the park first.
Yeah, sure.
So
I'm going to let you guys know that I'm going up
Oh,
there.
yeah, no, that's
This-
fine. I will probably go a bit more discreet and put the horse away.
okay. Pocket it.
I feel I don't want to rock up and
Scare
have everyone.
people.
Yeah, be a bit too intimidating for such a moment.
Yeah.
I completely understand what's going on, and I don't want to be disrespectful in that manner, especially considering I knew him.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get to the edge of the park, and you can see the lights in the distance. All these candles. There are people spread out. They're a bit thinner on the edges. It doesn't get too dense. And the news report was probably an hour and a half ago. Are we making our way into the park and kind of working our way through the crowd, or how are we going to do
It's
this?
very difficult for me, isn't it? Because I'm no matter what, I'm going to startle people.
Unless you're naked.
Can I? Is it far enough that I could teleport straight through the lot of them?
The park is, imagine Hyde Park.
Yeah, I can do 900 feet. So
Central Park. Sorry. That's what it's...
yeah,
Gotham's based on New York.
because 900 feet is a lot.
Yeah.
So I'll just straight into the centre of the park.
Yeah. And
Past
you-
everyone. I'll let you know, obviously. I'm going to head straight into the centre. I don't want to startle anybody with my appearance.
So,
Nod.
center of this park is a huge rock. It's about 50, 60 feet wide and 20, 25 feet up. And it just makes the center of this park like a feature. It's natural, but they kind of built the park
Around that.
around it rather than get rid of it. And there are flowers and candles lit up all around this rock. There's been spray paint all over it that's crude bat logos from all the different generations of people's imagination gone a bit wild rather than what's actually his logo. And there are multiple news crews. Lois is easily spottable among them. they're kind of packing up as they're filming it now rather than commenting on it as it's winding down a little bit.
I'll teleport straight up. Well, almost not straight next to her, but close enough to her that she'll spot me.
Yeah, their vans are there as well, so there's a cover and.
I want her to sort of see me and perhaps and to just gauge her reaction to seeing what I am first.
Yeah, Jim, what are we doing?
I'll walk into the park. I will pay no attention to this
Nonsense.
stuff that's going on. Some vigil for somebody that only did half a job.
Okay, so you'd have a couple of minutes alone with Lois. You poof to the side of the van where she's packing away cameras and wires and cables, and Jimmy's helping. And the cameraman is Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, no, Jim's there.
And the
Part-time job.
the cameraman's still kind of filming the scene, getting some panning shots, and without the news.
Yeah, see, I'm
there.
trying to stay away from camera as well
Yeah.
if I can help it.
They wouldn't want to include their vans or anything
Yeah.
in it, so vans is probably your safest bet in between them. And you make yourself known, but not.
I'd like
obvious.
to remove my hat and sort of place it against what would be my chest as well, just so she sees me.
And she does. She's not too startled, and she eyes you up and down, and the happy news reporter's not there. It's a very sad woman that is clearly putting on an act now on the news, and just stops, kind of a fed up look on her face, and just, whatever it is, I ain't got time.
Hello, Miss Lane. You don't know who I am, I'm pretty sure. But I know who you are. Can you spare a moment to converse?
Only because this is a little weird, and I'm intrigued.
I'll just take her to the side then, if I can. Somewhere secluded, out the way.
Yeah, like between the vans rather than.
Yes.
Considering she knew Superman, her saying it's a little weird is when...
I'd look a lot different from...
Yeah.
No, but she knows a lot of superheroes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
knows.
does.
She knows the weirdness, which
Yeah,
is probably
yeah.
why
She's
she's not
got a
that
weird
phased.
ometer, which is like...
Yeah,
so,
fair, yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't be super phased. More kind of.
I don't want to deal with
Which
you.
side are you on?
Yeah. Am I gonna get kidnapped again?
Yeah. And
Miss-
she
Yeah.
walks down behind you and then just crosses her arms.
Lois, if I can call you that. I knew not well, but I knew Clark. And I want to gauge her reaction to that.
And she lets slip a little bit. The kind of the stern look is replaced with a bit of an eyebrow raise that she tries to hide but doesn't do a very good job.
I was probably one of very few, you included, who knew who he was. Whether or not he knew of me, I don't know. But I go undetected a lot of the time. I'm not here to cause any problems or harm. I'm here to gauge if you know where Batman died.
I don't care how you knew my husband, but I guarantee you didn't know my husband.
I merely knew the man he was pretending to be.
A good man, a husband.
He wasn't pretending to be a good man, Miss Lane.
Father.
He was a good man.
No one's found the body. We were tipped off by GCPD.
So
that
the
he is
police
dead.
department found him.
I'm assuming there's a crime scene set up that we're not privy to. And why would we be? They hide capes all the time.
Well, I don't wish to bother you anymore. You're still grieving, I assume.
Astute.
It's been a pleasure, Miss Lane. You probably won't see me again.
And she just wanders off, just unfazed. She's seen a lot of weirdness in her life, so
Yeah.
floating clothing talking is
I used the I knew who he was and never said anything to anyone to try and just, do you know what I mean? Open up that
Get her
dialogue.
favour.
Yeah, dialogue with her to be like, look, like I knew, but I didn't say anything, so like I'm not that bad.
I just murder people.
She didn't see that. Nor does she know who Humphrey Spriggot is, so it's fine. I will just zap to find him again.
Yeah, so you would blink through the crowds. You've kind of... I imagine you're working your way through and you've just fed up. Like, absolutely
People.
sick and tired of people. The whole rigmarole of this
Circles
memorial.
of sadness.
Yeah. Just absolutely fed up with it all. So
I'm guessing you...
he would just kind of appear with you.
Yeah.
Did you find
I
it?
only know you as Mirror, don't I?
You don't know me at all. I didn't give my name.
Oh, yeah, no, that's very true. But then in which case I'll just pop next to you and just be like, I've spoken to Lois. She is unaware.
Any leads?
The police department are the only ones who know.
Where are we standing, roughly?
You wouldn't have got that far in. It was very
More of a hushed
short.
conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, people can hear, but they're...
No, I mean,
kind of-
like, what's around? Can you just give us an
Oh,
idea
it's...
of, like,
so...
the settings? Because you said that there is a memorial.
Yeah, there's a
and
giant
candles
kind
and
of
shit.
stone in the middle of this kind of 60-foot wide by 20-foot tall stone with paths all around it. And then imagine Central Park. Like, there's a few little streams that run through some bridges and paths that just kind of wind through greenery and trees.
Well, I guess we go and find out this next lead. Really? Where's the owl woman?
We need to speak to the commissioner. She flew off to the police station roof. We need to find Commissioner Gordon.
Delightful. I would imagine he might be up there. As I jest.
How
Yeah,
high is
it's
the
a
Gesture.
building?
It's tall.
900 feet?
It's...
We're a long way away from it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can... It's limitless. I can... If I want.
Do you really have to do that all the time?
Oh. Well, no, but it saves me time. Do you wish to go together? Okay, that's
Just go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I... Gone.
Yeah.
To the roof of the building. However many jumps it takes me.
It'll only take 2, 3 to
Yeah.
kind of cover the distance.
On my
Maybe
own
4.
again?
You're on your own again, yeah. So you are on the roof. The bat
Yep.
signal is there. There's an older woman
Right.
stood on the roof in a grey trench coat, kind of just in the rain, looking up at the sky, with a coffee in her hand, like a takeaway cup.
Yeah.
And she is spectacled, grey-haired, and she doesn't look delicate,
Right.
though.
Okay. I'm gonna, of course, get to the top and just slowly land. And I'll just say to her, did you know him?
And she looks you up and down. Know who?
Batman.
No, I'm stood on the rooftop. We weren't affiliated at all.
Yeah.
And she seems really snippy with you.
Oh.
And she eyes you up and down. And you roll in with our newcomer.
Excuse me?
Dynamic duo that have been running around Gotham trying to stop. But you can't be stopped.
What, you think I'm with them?
As if you're not, you're braver than I am.
No, I'm not with them.
Well, what can I do for you?
I need to find out more about what happened to Batman. Do you know anything?
I'm sure you've seen the same news reports that I've seen.
If you don't mind me asking, who are you?
Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, okay.
Barbara Gordon.
Yes, yeah.
Barbara.
Would I know that? 'Cause I've-
Probably through stories you
Right.
would know who she is.
Right, okay.
From the Titan days.
I mean, I just watched the news.
Oh, so you're...
Commissioner Gordon knew Bruce Wayne was Batman, right?
Commissioner Gordon,
Jim.
Daddy, Jim Gordon.
Yes, Jim
Yeah.
Gordon.
Yes, he knew, yeah.
In the end,
And it was
So
never...
Barbara wouldn't know.
Barbara was Batgirl.
So she did know.
She 100% knew.
Oh shit! Right. Okay. So this one, right? Because obviously I would be privy to that information, knowing following them around. So I would know that she knows fucking damn well who
Yeah.
Batman is. Right. Okay. That's fine. Just so that when I come in, I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, so you're Barbara.
You've seen the news. Yes.
He
Commissioner
literally
of
probably has a
Gotham.
commission about
Yeah.
Commissioner of a town that's about to keel over.
But that's why we're here. Oh, well, me and my...
At that
Associates.
moment, can I just...
So you would pop onto the roof at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Unknown.
I will always make a valid effort that when I enter, I try and enter in the most quietest spot I possibly can, regardless of the situation.
Let's be honest, this is probably the most apt time for a hero moment where all of three of us turn up at pretty much the same time.
Yeah.
I feel like me shooting my grapple hook onto the thing and zipping up would be the best time.
It'd be just after, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be
Yeah.
long after. So
Yeah.
you zip on the roof in the middle of this conversation.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yep. Yeah, me and my associates are here to try and figure out what happened to Batman and try and save somewhat of Gotham.
Nightwing's on the case. We don't need your help.
I think anybody would need any help with this place. It's...
Can I chirp in at that moment?
Yeah.
And just be like, wouldn't you be on the case as well, considering who you are, Barbara?
And she doesn't even turn around. I imagine you're like the staircase just in the shadow. And
Absolutely.
step out and she just takes a sip of her coffee. Humphrey, I've got no time for your games.
Should you be on the rooftop wasting time?
I don't do that anymore.
It's not a case of doing it anymore, it's a case of needing to do it now.
Old man, I'm almost as old as you.
Debatable, Barbara. Debatable, but fair enough.
Known for her jokes and quick quips.
Yeah. Barbara, we need to know where he is.
Where is Batman's body?
Where did he die? You know that I knew him. And I need to know where he is.
You might not be met with kindness if you interfere with a crime scene of that magnitude.
In my life, Barbara, have I ever been met with kindness? Look at me.
I have a quick question whilst it's quiet.
Yeah.
Do I know Nightwing? Because if I was in Teen Titans with Robin, I would know Nightwing.
Know of?
You would know of, yeah, you would have
Yeah,
seen.
but I would have known him when he was Robin.
No, you would have been Tim Drake.
I thought
So you would have known Nightwing as Nightwing only, not
in
in his
Teen
Robin
Titans,
days.
Robin was Dick Grayson.
Tim Drake took over that role.
Right, okay. Cool.
Robin runs the Teen Titans, not Dick Grayson.
Okay.
So it
People
is
with
Tim.
people they know, and I'm just a guy with knives.
I have been around for 500
I
years.
know everybody.
So you,
Yeah, I do.
You
That's the whole point of Humphrey.
and Barbara, she takes another sip of her coffee. Who's your friend?
As I zip up.
And then you hear her, you literally hear a kind of clunk as it makes contact with the concrete. She doesn't even look over.
I'll be
Just
perfectly honest with you, Barbara. I
trained.
didn't even ask his name.
His name's Mirror.
His name is Mirror, Barbara.
Oh, he's going to do a superhero landing as he floats.
Breaks his knees. Now, I imagine everything you do is kind of heavy and clunky.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
I'll roll onto the fucking thing. Barrel roll
Yeah.
style.
I imagine just like pulling yourself over the edge, like.
The grapple's got some power.
Oh, okay, so it does
Yeah,
sling you
it'll
up.
pull him over, but
Yeah,
he'd
yeah.
like push over the edge. He wouldn't
Yeah.
like Batman style where he flies 10 feet into the air, capes down and
Yeah,
lands
yeah.
Batman-esque.
No, mine rolls over.
You're a ragtag team.
Ooh.
Did I hear team?
Perhaps, maybe, we'll see. But at this minute, we have mutual interest. So.
This comes up, take my hat, I guess. Just take my
Would you
trilby
recognise
off.
him? As a
No, you're a
previous-
pretty low-level hero, like street-level
I'm thinking about what his
beat the
connection
shit
to
and
Batman
murder
was and stuff.
thugs and do the smaller, but making those smaller jobs more final.
Okay. I was thinking whether or not she'd be like, he's that guy that had that shit thing happen to him that time.
That's exactly
That
what
was
I was
connected
just
to
thinking.
Batman. That's what I thought she might look at him and go,
Yeah.
I think I
Which
know
would
who's
be-
driving.
Recent-ish.
Yeah.
Not recent, but enough,
It would be under her father.
yeah.
Oh,
rather
okay,
than
fair enough. Yeah.
Under her.
No, makes
Yeah,
sense. Fair
so,
enough.
and she would have been in
She would have heard the news, but she wouldn't know me by face or name.
She would have been
Okay.
in her cape days,
Right,
then.
yeah, okay.
but the adventurous fun days, when it was the Joker and the harmless ones.
The harmless ones.
The
Fair enough.
harmless ones, you say. I'll pop up with you guys. Miss Gordon.
Mirror.
That's it. I don't know what you wanted from
Lovely
me.
exchange.
Have you actually got the location?
I believe it was going to be disclosed imminently.
You're going to need to head to the Gotham City Municipal Library. His
Maybe in
body
the
was
library.
found there.
I've got the coordinates in my glasses if you want to follow me.
It's good to hear. It seems like you may have to spend a bit of time fixing the city.
I don't think the city can be fixed this time. And she takes a sip of her coffee. And there's no kind of emotion on her face. It is just acceptance.
Yeah. Just one more thing. How did he die?
I haven't been to the crime scene.
But you would have been told of what was left of him, if anything?
Like I said, I haven't been to the crime scene. This one's a bit too close for me.
Is it not odd that all of them have been picked off one by one?
Yes.
Have you got any suspicions? Like, any leads? On
All of the League were killed, and she really lingers on that word and strains to say it in different ways. There is no pattern.
I hate to say it, but what hope is there for us if Superman couldn't do it?
My thoughts exactly.
It's
And
none
she
of my
takes another
concern.
sip.
It's not my concern.
There's no need to be pessimistic. We will.
I know, but he is just a man. That sorry, Mirror. You are just a man, and you fly.
So was Batman. And up until now, he succeeded.
You'd probably believe he was a bit more than a man. He's
Who?
Batman.
Yeah.
Like, you bought in.
I'm aware of the training and things that he went through, sort of
Yep.
thing.
Do you
Yeah.
have the majority of, like, all your trinkets? Is majority just Batman?
I have some Batman stuff that I stole.
I imagine
Yeah.
he has a whole room.
Yeah.
I've got lots of rooms for all of them. I still
Like
I
a
take
shrine
trinkets, I've
to
told you.
Batman.
Compensation.
Are you taking her coffee?
No. I haven't helped her, so I don't require compensation. It's absolutely fine. Could you imagine?
I'll take
I want that
this.
police mug that says commissioner, please.
GCPD.
Miss
No, I don't.
Gordon. Miss Gordon. I'm not bothered about saving the world. I'll start with the murder.
And she just looks at the sky, admiring the bat signal lit up, probably for the last night it will ever be.
Join us next time to see what our heroes will find at the Municipal Library. If you've got any questions or queries, or just want to see what we're up to, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at How Not To Summon, or join our Discord at How Not To Summon a Podcast, or go to our link tree to find all our links.
I've been your DM, Mr. Grayson.
I've been Mirror Noir.
I've been Humphrey Fastfingers Spriggot.
Ta-ra, guys.
See you later.
Bye.